The Supreme Court judges pressed the Azimio la Umoja legal team with tough questions on some of the issues they raised during the oral submissions in the presidential petition. The judges also want to know how the postponement of the August 9th polls in Kakamega, Mombasa and 6 other electoral areas, including 4 MP elections, affected the outcome of the presidential election. Rose Ongoi has more.
It is now time.
In the last hour leading up to the close of day one of the presidential petition hearing at the Supreme Court, the judges fired hard questions to specific lawyers who they wanted to expound on some of the claims they made in their submissions.
Senior Counsel James Orengo, what is the relevance of rejected votes when computing the results or the outcome of a vote?
It's like the beginning of where the controversy is located. What is the relevance of the percentage of voter turnout to determining whether a candidate marshaled the magical number?
The court asked the lawyers to explain why the evidence of the 4 dissenting commissioners should be believed when they said the presidential results were inaccurate. The commissioners, led by Vice Chair Juliana Cherera, Irene Masit, Francis Wanderi and Justice Nyangaya, rejected the presidential results, saying they were opaque.
We saw your clients in public reading out results. And that's what I'm calling my acquiescence question. They did all these things until the 11th hour. What evidence do we have that it's not an afterthought, that they're not doing this in good faith?
When did this commission become this dysfunctional?
Is there a stage where they were working together in tallying and verifying, and then they went and announced, and then suddenly there was a stoppage?
Why didn't they protest? Is this chairperson we are dealing with such a terror that nobody can face him and tell him you can't do this? Because now what we are hearing, these are serious disclosures. Is why to the tail end? Because I'm sure the voter out there also wants to know. So let me leave it at that.
The court also asked the Azimio legal team to demonstrate how Forms 34A can be tampered with at polling stations.
When the KIMS kit takes the image, these forms are written in handwriting. How can you explain then, so that I can understand, how a form can be changed in handwriting? This is not typing, it's in handwriting. All these forms are being uploaded and changed, different people's handwritings. How does that happen?
A photo would be taken of the form at the polling station. A photo. I want you to tell me whether it's called a photo or what it is called.
Give us, say, Kagera Primary School Form 34A. What exactly happened in your theory, because you say some of these things you don't have? How was Kagera Primary School interfered with the Form 34A?
Justice Njoki Ndungu wanted to know where voters in the prisons and in the diaspora should have been categorized after the Azimio team said Chebukati illegally added an additional constituency onto the 290. Rose Ongoi, NTV.